Hello everybody, I'm ellbristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome to another First Play episode, and today we're having a look at a little game called Axes and Acres from a development studio called BrainGoodGames, which is an interesting name. This game is it's a single player strategy game with kind of deck building elements. The history of this game, according to the developers, Axes and Acres is inspired by a number of board and video games including Caesar 3, Roll for the Galaxy, Castles of Burgundy, Troyes, Mage Knight, and many from the deck building genre. Axes and Acres draws on mechanics from these games and combines them in a unique way to create a deeply strategic single player strategy game. Now that's the information from the press kit that they've given me for this game. I know nothing about this game other than that. So we are both in the same boat here. So I'm seeing this little new here question mark section over here. We're going to run these 3 tutorials. I assume that's 3 tutorials, and have a look at what this game is all about. Wakey wakey. Oh, okay, so we've rolled some dice. Right, select worker die, then select your house to deploy. Costs 1 food. Where's my house? That's my house. So that's a worker die. We've got 3 food, 2 wood, harvest from trees, yeah, and 1 stone. Okay, round 1 of 15. What's that? We've got 2 moves, 2 turns. There's a rabbit. Work, then gather for 5 food. Okay, work, then gather for 2 wood. 2 wood. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're going to click a worker and put it on the house to deploy. Costs 1 food. Okay, so what do we get for working the house? I don't know. Deploy a hand to your house, then select any and click move. See image. Okay, deploy a hand to my house, then click and select any and click move. Select any. I don't see... Oh, any worker die. Okay, 1 die is 2 moves. Any worker die. So what? No? Okay, is that a worker die? That is, isn't it? So select any worker die and click move. Oh, I see. Moves remaining 2. So 1 die is 2 moves. I see. Okay. Now move your workers' dice to the rabbit by clicking on them. So I can move that to there and that to there. Okay. Select any worker die and then select the rabbit's space to use your deployed worker action to hunt. So select any of those, deploy it there to hunt the rabbit, and that gave me 5 points? Don't know. Okay, then select any and select the same now meat filled space to use your gather. Okay, so any dice there to gather, and we gathered 5 food. Okay, nice job. Keep in mind you can use any die to activate a deployed worker. Use any die to activate a deployed worker. So we have to deploy to our house, then move them, and then we use a dice to activate them, I think. I think that's how that mechanic is working. So, deploy 2 or more choppers and move them to an empty space next to the water. So 1, 2, and then we sacrifice any one of these to get 2 moves, and then we put them next to the water. There we go. Activate a deployed worker, a deployed cutter thingy to start building. Oh, that's a builder, is it? Okay. Did we get a tooltip for that? No. Okay. What's that? Oh, is this... I see. We can build a farm. Farms can be worked to produce food. Produces 1 wood when fully depleted. Needs water. Plant seeds. Add food to a space. So we have to plant a farm near water. It's going to take 2 wood and it requires 2 workers. Gotcha. Okay, so... Activate a deployed thingy to start building. Click the farm to begin building a farm. Click farm to begin building a farm. There we go. So that's 1 of 2. Okay, activate your second to finish construction. There we go. So we now have a farm and we're into round 2. Done that. Okay, deploy these guys. Work thingies. Deploy. Oh, that and that. Would help if it described what that one was. There we go. Move them. So I need to sacrifice one of those to move them. There we go. And activate them to work the farm. Plant seeds and then gather the crops. So we activate to get us 5. And then we gather to get 5 food. Okay, level clear. Farms must be built adjacent to water. You can hover over buildings to see their requirements. Onward. So that's 2 of the 3 tutorials, I'm assuming. So, right, deploy 2 of those and activate them to reproduce a new worker. Oh, okay. Deploy 2 of those and then activate them. So I can go 1, 2, and then... I see. Okay, so am I deploying or am I reproducing? I am reproducing. So I've turned them into another worker. You will have to select a second worker after you activate. You'll need to select a second worker after you activate. Like that. Oh, I see. Okay, so it takes 2 people but turns them into workers. Okay. To use the move later, click on the box. Oh, sorry. Select. Right. Select anything. Click that move box. Oh, stored move. Okay. Next to a regular one to save the move for later. There we go. So we've got a saved move, and then we've rolled the dice again. You have cards now. Move a chopper builder into the water and build a bridge. Okay. So we deploy a chopper. We use the stored move to move him into the water. And then we sacrifice a dice. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this. Build 1. Build 3. 1 space, 1 worker. Right, can I cancel that? Yes, I can. Okay. So if I hit that card, where's it gone? I can click it there. And build a bridge. Okay, so I used the bridge to do the building instead of a dice. Okay, move 3, move 6, reroll 2. You can use the card to use the bottom part of a card. Select the indicated die first. So I can sacrifice a die and a card to activate the bottom bit. Okay, set 1 die to gather. Okay, so I kind of mixed that up a little bit. So we're going to have to do that. No, that. Deploy there. We'll have to sacrifice to move again. You can go to there, and then we'll activate you there, and that's built the bridge. Great work. At the end of turn, all of your dice except those on the board are re-rolled. Onward. That's the 3, isn't it? No? Okay, so there must be more. Fair enough. Deploy 2 workers and a gatherer. Well, that's what I'll call them, and move them to the stone pit with the move card. Okay, so 2 workers and a gatherer. Yay. Sacrifice a dice and play the card to move 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. And the other 3 I assume are wasted. Activate the 2 things with any dice, then use that on your gatherer card. Okay, I see, yeah. So that activates that, and we get some stone. That works. So there's 2 stone, and then we've got gather on there to actually gather from that square, so we get the stone. Okay, I get that. Oh. Yeah, we didn't do it right then. Activate the 2 things with any, then use the gather on your... Right, restart, okay. Yeah. Did that wrong, I think. Okay. So, we're deploying that. We're deploying that. And we're deploying that. And then we use this card to move them. Oh, I shouldn't have sacrificed the dice in the first go. Okay, got it. Then we activate the worker. We activate the other worker. Then we use that with the card to gather there, and that gathers 3 stone instead of 2. Excellent. Deploy a builder and move it to the stone pit. So that's a build one. So we'll have to sacrifice for moves. You can move to there. Move to the stone. Then use another on your build card to construct a quarry in 1 action. Quarry. There we go. Nice job. Keep in mind that only die on the board matters when activating the ability. Okay. So we've got farming down. We've got quarrying down. We've got wood cutting. Welcome to the tutorial scenario. Build a statue within 15 rounds to win. Tip, you can hover over spaces on the board to learn about them. Okay. So, building a statue. We've got 2 houses apparently. So we can build in either of those. We've got some rabbits. What do we need for a statue? We need 4 wood, 4 stone, and 4 workers. We've got 2 wood, 1 stone. So we need to get to some wood, we need to get to some stone. So, and we'll need some food as well. So if we put a worker there, and another worker there, that's costing us food. Then we'll sacrifice a worker for some... we can get a move 6. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Sacrifice that for that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's a worker, so he can generate some stone on that tile. Build 1. So if I can't move him now, so I'll have to sacrifice another for some more moves. But we'll put him there. He's the wrong kind, isn't he? He's a worker. Okay, so we'll move him to there as well. And then we'll activate him to generate wood. So we've got 2 wood waiting on that square. We'll send the gatherer in there. And we will end a turn. Your workers require food to be deployed, so you may want to hunt or build a farm. Must be next to water to secure some grub. Okay, so I'm going to put a builder in, which is going to cost us food. We haven't got a move dice, so let's a move card rather. So let's move both of these to here for the moment, and here we want to build a farm to generate some food. So it requires 2 wood and 2 workers, so we're going to need to deploy another worker. We've now got no food. Let's put that there. You can move to there, you can move to there, and we can activate you next time. So end the turn. We've got 2 dice. So we need 2. We can build 1 or build 3. That's a gather. So let's use that gather there. So that gathers the 2 wood. So we need the stone. We can work that there. We need to build that farm for some food. So let's build... Let's re-roll that one. Aha, that's exactly what I wanted. So, no, don't end a current move. How do I stop the re-roll thing? Because it's going to re-roll that one. No, I don't want to don't want to re-roll it again. I have to re-roll that one then. Okay. Oh, they're both workers now. Okay, so let's do that to there. And then we hit that there. And that will build us a farm. There we go. I didn't actually want that one. And he's the wrong kind, so he can't plant seeds. I could move him so that he can build... Yeah, let's do that. We'll move him across. So he can come over here and build us a quarry or something. So let's end that turn. You can acquire wood by using work. Then gather on trees to chop, then harvest them just like hunting. Okay. I think I understood that. Okay, so we have no food. That's an issue, isn't it? Because we've got no one to gather it with. We've got gather there. So we'll need to move that worker back to here to get the food. We've got to move 6, so we can sacrifice... Let's sacrifice that one for a move 6. You can come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can head that way. You can go there. We'll work that farm, and then we'll use this gather... Ah, no workers can perform that action. How do I get food? I may have messed up here. Work. Don't recall. Huh. Okay. Gather and gather bonus. So if I do that and that, there's still no one on the board that can do that action. So somehow I've got to play him, but just let me play it, even though I didn't have any food. Interesting. So if I do that, and he moves to there, and then I go gather with that, we've got 5 food. Excellent. Okay. So do gatherers not need food? Hold on. Use to deploy your dice to the board. Okay. Okay. We've got any spare moves? I don't think we have we? No. So end turn. Right. So we can now... What have we got? Build 1, reroll 2, work. We're going to need workers. He's a builder. We can manage without the builder, I think. So we could re-roll the 2 builders and see what we get. Work, don't recall. Right, if I play him, we'll sacrifice him for some moves. He can head over here. Sacrifice him for some moves and he can head over here. What do we need to build a quarry? Oh, we need 3 builders. Ouch. Okay. That's a build 3. 1 space, 1 worker. So if I re-roll these, there we go. We get a worker. We hit that. We play it there. We build a quarry. Hey, look at that. We've got a quarry. So that's going to make that easier to deal with. If I sacrifice him for some moves, he can move towards the quarry. And that can be the end of that turn. Get those dice back. Okay. We've got to move 3, which is 1, 2, and we could move someone else. So let's go for a worker there. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. No. Come on, you come back out. No. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we'll use those there then. So then you've got work. So we've got work, don't recall. Let's just work him. And he's picked up 2 stone. Okay, so we need 2 more stone. Didn't have to gather it from there. That's interesting. Oh, okay. It allows you to mine stone in 1 step. Normally, work, then gather. Okay, so with stone, we don't need to do that. Excellent, excellent. So let's play these. And we can... I've forgotten how we do it. Is it one of those? I've forgotten how we... Oh, there we go. Reproduce. There we go. Spend another die from your pool to finish reproducing. Also keep in mind your worker limit. So we spend another dice. There we go. So we now got an extra dice. End the turn. Yep, I know that one now. So we'll play the worker. We've got to move 6, so we can sacrifice one of these guys for move 6. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got a gather. We've got a re-roll. We've got a fair few builders here. We don't really want all these builders. So let's use the re-roll. We'll re-roll these 2. There's another worker. So the worker can go... Let's put the worker in that one. He can get the wood for us, hopefully. We'll play a builder. That'll give us 2 moves. Worker can go 1, 2. You can work. That gives us the... Oh, that only gives us 3 stone. Okay. We need 1 more stone from there. I should have used the gather +1 bonus. Oh no, that's gather. Okay. Right, you can work. So there's 2 wood there to be collected. We haven't got a gatherer. In the turn, I guess. We need more wood, don't we? Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's go for... We need a gatherer there. We're going to need another worker to go over to the quarry. We've got a builder there ready for the statue. We need lots of moves. Work, don't recall. Right, I'll keep hold of that. So you can sacrifice for moves. We'll send you to there. We haven't got one of those, so you'll just have to gather with that. That's 2 wood. Then sacrifice you for 2 moves. Sacrifice you for 2 moves. We're not going to reach it in this turn. Sacrifice you for another 2 moves. And then work. Okay, got the 4 stone. End the turn, so we just need some wood now. So a worker. We've only got... I don't know what this means. Why? I don't think it used any food there. What we got? We've got to move 6. 1, 2, 3. We need a gatherer. Can we have a re-roll? Gatherer, excellent. You can go there. That leaves us with no food. But we can now sacrifice any for move 6, which would be 1, 2, and let's go for that one. 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we can work. We can gather. That gives us the 4 and the 4 that we need. We can save the move, I think. In fact, no, let's just move him, because we might as well. End the turn. And now, if we have a worker, statue requires 4. Ooh, okay. Requires 4 build. So let's go. I can't deploy him. Ah, okay. That's an issue. Or can I? Let's let me get away with that. I don't know why. Ah, do we get 1 per turn plus whatever we've gathered? I think that's how it works. So you can sacrifice for moves. So you go there. Then ideally we need a reroll because we need a worker. Gather bonus, work. We can't play any more people, so we're just going to have to put all those in for some spare moves. So we'll end that turn. Onward. We're on turn 11. We have one of these. We now can do build 3, which is there. We're going to build the statue. We need one more. We're going to go like that. Congratulations! Onward to achievement and victory in the full game. There we go. So we have completed that tutorial. Now, I will add that this is an alpha build. There will be more things added to this game on release. By the time you're seeing this video, the game will have been released, but I've recorded this before the release, so hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy the full game. And it may be slightly different to this. The appearance might be different. I'm not really too sure. I'm quite interested to see how it is. It's a very interesting strategic game, and looking at just some of the pictures on this background here, there's a lot that's going to be going on in the game as it develops further. If you want to check this out, check the description, and there'll be a link there to where you can have a look at this game. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you've really enjoyed it, then you can hit the subscribe button, and you could even click the little eye in the top right hand corner of this video to offer some support to the Ellitopia Gaming channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've been ellbristow, you've been watching Ellitopia Gaming, and this has been Axes and Acres. Don't forget to support the indies, and I'll see you next time.